All right. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing all right today. Hope so. Hope so. Make sure everything's good. Uh, y'all let me know if y'all can't hear me. If y'all can't hear me, I can turn myself up. But I think we're good. Think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Mm, yeah. So y'all see what we're doing today? Reacting to the Twitter. I don't know why I said memes. It's really just the threads, but it is what it is. There's probably gonna be some memes on there, so it's all good. It's all good. Gonna react to some threads. Uh, let's go ahead and get into it. No need to drag it out. There's no need. No need. All right. Let's let's do this. All right. All right. So POTA 2099. What this person said. This person said one thing that at first DBS lacked compared to OG and Z, each arc kind of lacks a major shakeup to the status quo, and they lack the flow the previous arcs had, like the way the Saiyan arc flowed perfectly into Namek, or how Goku's death by Cell majorly impacted the Buu arc. Um, I'm not here to disagree with like people or whatever. I'm not here to do that. And like with Diamond ending and stuff, like first off, how did you guys feel about Diamond? That's number one. Let me know. Let me know. Talk to me. But yeah, yeah, wasn't oh yeah, yeah. So like so yeah, I'm not here to disagree with anyone, but I do have to disagree with this person in particular because as much as like as much as we want to say oh like um the arcs didn't flow into each other, it kind of did. It like not even kind of, it just did. Like um what was the first arc of Super? Battle of Gods. Battle of Gods directly flowed into Resurrection of F. Goku and Vegeta after meeting Beerus and Whis started training with Whis and stuff, and they achieved Super Saiyan Blue, which is the a level beyond Super Saiyan God. It all flows into each other. After Resurrection of F, more training, whatever, whoop de whoop, that goes straight into the tournament against Universe 6. See what I'm saying? So, if you want to say like if you want to say those arcs weren't good, that's a different discussion altogether, but they did flow into each other. And to say that they liked the status quo, that's not really true. They didn't like the status quo. Like Resurrection of F, I mean Battle of Gods, that was the first arc of Super. Battle of Gods Battle of Gods introduced us to Whis and Beerus, introduced the whole concept of God Key. That was a big deal. That shook the status quo. Uh, what we learned about the universes, different universes and stuff. I can't remember if that was in Battle of Gods. I think that was in Battle of Gods. So that was in Battle of Gods. We learned about the different universes as well, stuff like that, Gods of Destruction, blah blah blah. Um, in the in the Resurrection of F, we got Super Saiyan Blue. That definitely shook things up. Um, of course, we have Frieza and stuff, and for better or worse, that also shook things up. Like it did shake up the status quo. Like now, it might have not been in a positive way, but it still did. So, but I think that's what they're trying to get at, though. That they didn't really those arcs don't really compare to the first to the arcs of Super. I mean, to the arcs of Z and OG Dragon Ball, which I mean, I can agree to an extent. I feel like the movie versions were definitely better, like especially Battle of Gods. Battle of Gods was better in the movie. Resurrection F, I also feel was better in the movie. Um, the Universe 6 tournament arc, whatever, that was whatever. Like that was nothing crazy. In the anime, at least, it was cool to see Kaioken again. I could say that, but yeah, I mean, if you want to say that they weren't as good, that's fair. It's subjective, but it is fair. It is fair, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, though. Loeto says, breaking my silence. Dragon Ball is purely driven by nostalgia, awfully mid characters, and the fights are screaming contests. Name me one positivity or unique thing about it. You literally can't. What is this picture? Who is that on the dragon? I mean, I can't really disagree with you there. Like at this point, we are being, nostalgia. Like we are being hit with a lot of nostalgia things. We got Broly in the Broly movie. After that, we got Beast Gohan, which is just Super Saiyan 2 Gohan all over again. Now in Daima we that was basically GT 2.0, you know, and we got Super Saiyan 4 with that. So yeah, I mean it is nostalgia right now as of this point. So I don't know. I don't really hate it to be honest, but I would like something new. I would like something new. See, the thing is like these things don't really bother me. Like nothing in Dragon Ball, not let me not say nothing, but for the most part, nothing really bothers me to the point like I can put like I'm my viewpoint on things is I just try to enjoy stuff. You know, I just try to. For those of you guys who are in the chat, what's up to you guys? Feel free to um, talk to me in the chat or whatever. But yeah, so but I'm able to enjoy things for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with with the stuff we're getting now, like Super Saiyan 4, Broly, Beast Gohan. Like I can enjoy those things, but I do like understand why why fans are upset that it's like, all right, we're getting all these things like we kind of already had them before. Like So I do understand why people would want new things. I do understand that. I understand that. So it does get kind of like tiresome when you're getting the same stuff over and over again. But I just want more Gohan. That's all I can say. I just want more Gohan. This person says thread analysis of the good Dragon Ball GT characters according to my taste, design, development, and importance. I disagree. I disagree. Ox King, Mr. Satan, Roshi, Yajirobe, Oolong, Oob. People are gonna hate that I said that. Korin, Majin Buu. Like, I don't give a fuck. Puar, fuck it. Yamcha. I don't give a fuck about none of those guys. Like, personally, I don't want to see Mr. Satan's fat head anymore. Like I have no problems with dude, but the amount of screen time he gets is irritating to me. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel personally. But you guys let me know. Here's a thread of how mangakas feel about Toriyama and Dragon Ball. How mangakas see Toriyama, how Dragon Ball fans see Toriyama. I can't really tell. Let me see. I mean, yeah, we fuck with Toriyama. We fuck with Toriyama, man. We fuck with him. Toriyama's the GOAT. No contest, you feel me? Ain't no debate. Toriyama's the GOAT. Every series you love, you wouldn't have that without Dragon Ball. Come at me. Give me your Dragon Ball hot takes. Mine, Beast and Daima SS4 are not good, especially Beast. Okay, wow. The manga arcs are non canon and should not be adapted. That's weird. Dr. Wheelo and Janemba are the best movie villain designs. Dr. Wheelo? Goku and Vegeta fusions are boring as fuck. Boo arc, oversell arc. Okay, yeah. These are some hot takes. Beast and Daima, Super Saiyan 4, especially Beast, that's crazy. Like for you not to rock with the trend. It's not crazy, but I mean Super Saiyan 4, I guess you're saying Daima Super, but if you're saying Super Saiyan 4 in general, like that's crazy. I never seen somebody who don't like Super Saiyan 4, but to each their own, I'm not mad at that. The manga arcs being canon, that's its whole can of worms. Like I feel like ever since Diamond has ended, even before, but like especially now, this whole canon discussion with Dragon Ball has literally like taken a whole new form. Like it's actually ridiculous. Like us trying to decide what's canon, what's not canon. Like I mean, it just could go either way. But like people has had to understand like Dragon Ball at this point, Dragon Ball is just a money machine. It's not the it's not the self-contained story, to a niche audience. No. It's a money machine. It's a massive IP. Like Dragon Ball is a massive IP. So, to be honest, and with Toriyama gone, especially with Toriyama gone, even when he was here, but with him gone, nobody like the people who are calling the shots with Dragon Ball, they do not care about canon. They just don't. They just don't. And let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. I've been a fan of Dragon Ball for years, but Dragon Ball is known for their plot holes and for their retcons, and it's only going to get worse with Toriyama. I mean, even Toriyama was forgetting things that he himself wrote into his story. What makes you think these guys that only care about the money are going to care about canon, not canon, what happened in chapter 314 of Drag, like, no, these guys do not care. They don't care. Canon doesn't matter to them. It just doesn't. You know, is that's just what it is. You feel me? Like, it's nothing we could really do about that. Like in the Japanese culture, they don't really care for canon that much. Companies in general don't care for canon that much, honestly. That's why here in the West, even with comic books, as much as we have um as much as we have like canon material or whatever, you have alternate storylines and Elseworld stories going on simultaneously to the main plot lines, and the main plot lines are getting rebooted every couple years. So it's like nobody cares about canon. It's sad to say, but it's just that's just how it is when you have money behind these things. Like they're going to try and create as many stories as possible. And when you're so focused on canon, it does make it like more difficult to tell these stories. It just does. Only so many things can fit within a timeline. So if it can't fit, you have to make a new timeline. And that's what happens. So, but for the manga arcs in particular, first off, they should be adapted. I don't know what this guy is talking about. I don't know what this guy is talking about, but it should they should be adapted in my opinion. I want them to be. I want to see um Ultra Ego Vegeta personally. Personally, I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego Vegeta. Um, but Toriyama worked heavily with Toyotaro on the manga. So honestly, if I had to pick what I would more closely follow, it would be the manga for me, just because of Toriyama's involvement with that. He was involved in the anime and the movies, but that's just me. But you know what I'm saying? But personally, I would more follow the manga. But there really isn't a canon as of this point. Like there hasn't been for a while now. And Dr. Willow and Janemba having the best movie villain designs. Janemba, yeah, for sure. I can just see me personally. For me personally, I like Cooler's design in his fifth transformation. That's my favorite personally. But if you want to say Janemba, that's cool. No argument. Dr. Willow though, that's just rage bait. That's rage bait. And I'm not gonna let you bait me, bro. I'm not. And the Boo arc over Cell arc, personally, the Cell arc is probably my favorite arc of Dragon Ball, and so definitely gonna have to disagree with that. I do like the Boo arc though. Um, if I'm being honest, I like Gohan's little slice of life um stuff in the beginning of the arc more than anything in the Boo arc personally. Personally, but yeah, I mean I like the Boo arc too. It's cool. But Cell arc is my favorite arc. Goku and Vegeta's fusions being boring. I can agree to that. Honestly, I never really cared for their fusions um, up until Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. When I saw that as a kid, that was just the coolest thing to me. That was the coolest thing to me. But everything else, I really don't care. I'm not. Vegito is cool. Vegito is cool, but I like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I mean Gogeta, and I want him back. So yeah, these are definitely hot takes though. This is the best Gohan hairstyle and the discussion. You know what? I don't mind this hairstyle. I think it's cool. It's definitely better than that whack ass haircut that we got for Resurrection of F. I think this is cool. I think it's cool. Um, Now, would I say it's the best? I don't think so. Me personally, I would have liked if Gohan kept his hair longer. Personally, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I would have preferred if he kept his hair longer. Like, let me show y'all. Uh, like, do y'all see this? Yeah. I like this hairstyle. That I fuck with this hairstyle so heavy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like what we got now, but this, bro, this is tough, bro. You can't even tell me otherwise. If you say anything else, you're lying. You're lying. Like, come on, bro. This shit is tough. That's tough. It's tough. Nah, this shit is tough, bro. But yeah, this hairstyle is cool too. I don't. It's cool. I like it. You know, it's cool. It's whatever. Let's move on. I'm loving that 90% of Daima theorizing and discussion boils down to if Gohan's going to do jack shit or not. Yeah, that was a big point of contention, wasn't it? People wanted to see Gohan. Let me tell y'all, I don't know what it is about Dragon Ball or Toriyama that just does not care about Gohan. And I mean this in the most respectful way possible. I really do. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. But it just seems like we never get we can't get Gohan enough. Like I don't know, bro. Like they always want to I don't know, bro. I don't know. They just it's like they be gatekeeping, bro. And I don't know why. And it's like saying this, even saying this now, like I already know people are gonna call me out. Oh, we just got Gohan in superhero. Yes, bro, but that was like one movie. How long ago, bro? Like one movie. All right, cool. You want more of him? Why was he not in Diamond? 20 episodes. You're saying we couldn't see bro's face? We had a whole episode dedicated to Giants, but we couldn't see Gohan. We couldn't see Gohan. Like, come on now, bro. That's crazy. You can see these big fat ass giants, but we can't see Gohan. Tripping, bro. I always want to gatekeep him. We didn't get him in Broly. Bro is not in Broly at all. At all. Man, want to gatekeep the goat. That's how it be. Let's see. Honestly, Found J said, honestly, tiring how almost every time I see a DBZA mentioned on my timeline, it's about how it damaged the community or how it compares to the original. Like, let's talk about how well they did stuff like the Final Flash every once in a while. Come on. I'm not gonna play the audio, but shit,
Blowing up the planet. He is going to blow up the planet. But I live here.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, don't drag me for this, but sometimes when I hear Vegeta in DBZA, like if I see a clip of like Vegeta or something, I can't always tell that it's DBZA. Like I don't know if it's just if it's that close to the original or if my brain just like forgets, like okay, nah, I take that back. It's definitely my brain forgetting. Like it's definitely my brain forgetting. But yeah, Vegeta's I forgot the name of the guy, but the dude who voices Vegeta in DB's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, I mean, it's his show, bro. Like he did a great, amazing job. Obviously, he does Krillin as well. He does Krillin as well. A couple other characters I know, but yeah, yeah, man. Shout out Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Dragon Ball is an absolutely garbage series. To be honest, all they ever do is fight. There's no deep themes to it. It's not a complex series at all. If you like this series and think it's your favorite, you live in a small little world. Yeah, that's rage bait for sure. That's rage bait for sure. For sure. You can watch any one of my videos and see and see the deeper themes in a lot of them. You feel me? That's rage bait for sure. I don't even have to really acknowledge. Let's see what the people are saying. I know nobody's. I know you guys aren't going for this shit. Come on now. Let's see what y'all saying about it. I'm tripping. I'm not replying, but let's see what y'all talking about. Kai, if he was an evil space tyrant, negative 50 out of 100 rage base. This tweet is 6 years old. Why are y'all finding it now? My username and PFP actually looks really good in light mode. Thanks for the heads up, bro. Okay. I feel attacked. Okay, boomer. Good shit. This person said Dragon Ball includes bunches of stuff, including great world building, introducing new races, planets, dimensions, hierarchy of the gods, and angels, and a story about the Dragon Balls and how Goku helps his adversaries find a new path. And more Dragon Ball has to be the most complex. Okay. What the cinnamon toast? Yeah, it's obviously bait. It's bait for sure. I'm not going to see it. Haha, funny. Elzy Felzy. Yeah. Yeah, it's obviously just bait. Let's just be talking. I can't even. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. A motive I love in Dragon Ball is how heroism is defined through effort. Goku's a hero whose morals is concurrent with his drive to be the best and for others to be their best. He can be selfish or thoughtless at times, but he will always try to do better in contrast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can respect this. I can respect this. Um, I would say Goku definitely is a hero. I actually had like I made a video uh a while ago what people misunderstand about Goku. And I was talking about like Goku as an individual and how Toriyama chose to write him or whatever. And I was going through his like some of his selfish moments or thoughtless moments and basically showing how like Goku is a hero. Like he is a hero. And the thing about people is it either has like people either have to have things one way or another. Like it, there's no nuance in the discussion. Goku is a hero, yes, but he's a flawed character. Like he's not a perfectly good being. Like he's not going to do the right thing every time. He ends up doing the best thing overall, but not necessarily the right thing. And it gets confused. Like people misunderstand that because they say, "Oh, well, Goku's pure of heart." Well, yes, Goku's pure of heart. The only thing this guy wants to do is fight. He has no evil intentions. Has his heart is not conflicted in his actions. He does something with 100% pure intentions, meaning that all bro wants to do is fight, and he chooses to fight in situations that protect the world. Bro is a hero. Goku has he sacrificed his life for the earth on numerous occasions. Like, don't know what else you guys want for bro to be considered a hero. He is a hero, but he does do things that may seem selfish because ultimately Goku just wants a good fight. That is what he wants. But through him wanting that, he's able to do heroic acts at the same time. So it's nuanced. It is nuanced. Said Valid Principal said, "How did you raise a child? I wasn't involved. This portion from Dragon Ball Diamond has restarted the Goku is a bad father discussions. Honestly, Goku was never cut out to be a parent. It's not that he doesn't care about his children. He just doesn't understand how to raise a child." Yeah, I mean, I personally did not care for this joke. I personally did not care for this joke because nothing in the original series like ever showed that Goku um was a bad parent. Nothing. So we got all these things in Z, I mean in Super and in Daima and stuff like that. And basically it's just like memes have taken over. You know, they've gotten so big. Um they've gotten so big that it's being referenced in the show. Like the people who are writing this, I guess Toriyama also included when he was still here with us, like they are aware of a lot of the memes. Like so, you know, they have little Easter eggs. Oh yeah, I wasn't really involved much. Or Goku saying, "Yeah, us Saiyans, you know, we don't grow until we're 15. Then we grow magically overnight." Like a lot of like, it's just it's flanderization. You know, that's just what it is. And I don't let it bother me. I'm not necessarily a fan of it, but I try not to let it bother me because I understand. Like some of it is funny. I'm not even going to sit here in front. Some of it is funny, but you know, some of it does a disservice to the character. Saying Goku's a bad dad, like you could never say that off of Goku and Z. With what happened, with, you know, how they're characterizing him in Super. I think this is maybe a misunderstanding on part of um, Toyotaro, who um, really has the reins or whatever when it comes to writing Super. But yeah, to call Goku a bad dad, like I'm not here for it. It's just flanderization. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Zeno said, "Dragon Ball fans, we want more gotten Goten and Trunks actions. Goten and Trunks got some actions in manga. Dragon Ball fans, we don't want that shit. We want new arc. DBS haters, DBS fans eating shit. Me. That is true. The thing is, honestly, no wonder many are starting not to take the fan base seriously. DBS haters stuck in the past. DBS fans get what they want, and then complain about it. Yeah, we're really spoiled babies. We are. But the thing is, the thing that attracted most people to Dragon Ball is ultimately not Toriyama, if that makes sense. Like, one second, let me take a sip of this water. Yeah, but I mean, like most people came, they became a fan of Dragon Ball through Z. They became a fan of Dragon Ball through Z. Z, for the most part, was a very serious. It was very serious for the most part. Like, not as many jokes, not as much silliness going on. It was serious. It was a serious story for the most part. And I'm saying Z to for you guys to understand what I'm saying. Obviously, Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball is one story, but yeah, but um, Z is very serious, and so that was what attracted a lot of people to Dragon Ball because most people in the West um, found Dragon Ball through Z. So because of that, they have, and because a lot of people didn't see original Dragon Ball, they don't really understand just how goofy Toriyama is and his writing style. Toriyama likes to write comedy. Toriyama is a silly guy. He's never been a writer that took himself seriously. He just took Z down um a serious plot, and he's capable of doing it, but that's just not who he is. It's not something that he does a lot or whatever. Like if you go to his previous series, Doctor Slump, you'll see just how goofy that is, like pure comedy. So because of that, with new content that we're getting, it's like Toriyama. First off, bro is old, or he was old, um, older. Obviously, we didn't have him for long enough. But so bro's already he's doing this for the love of the game at this point. He's made his money. You know what I'm saying? He's done what he had to do, created this amazing series, but like, so he has no reason to still, like, he had no reason to still continue working on Dragon Ball other than his love for the series. You know what I'm saying? His love for the game. So, but bro's not going to do it if he's not having fun with it. He wants to have fun. And because he likes to write goofy stuff, that's what happens. He starts writing these goofy plot lines and stuff like that. Sillier, not goofy in a bad way, but just like more lighthearted things. Like stakes aren't as high. We get jokes, a lot more jokes these days. Like, you know, back to what he's been doing for a long time before Dragon Ball and stuff. So, but a lot of fans aren't used to that side of him. They aren't used to that, which is crazy because that is the main side of him. But that's just not the side that we were introduced to him on. So when we get stuff like the new stuff that we got in Super and stuff, we see Goten and Trunks. We want something serious with them because that's what we've grown accustomed to. But that's not what Toriyama's. That's not what he's felt like writing up until now. He hasn't. And so, and a lot of fans are just coming to terms with that. And I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. There's nothing you can do about it. But yeah. Uh, Pogi is losing his mind. I love how, compared to other shonen series, Dragon Ball discussions go. Other series be like the dichotomy of XYZ, the morality of XYZ, the philosophy of ZYX, DB. Holy shit, he transformed the 100th time. but it's turquoise now. Never change. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what a lot of people just have to, because you're not going to be able to enjoy the series if you continue to, at least that's my mindset on it. Like if you continue to have such a hard outlook on things, like to be so critical, you're not going to be able to enjoy the series because we're just, we don't ultimately, we're not in charge of nothing. You feel me? We're not in charge of nothing. We don't make no decisions. We just get what they give us. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, you don't really have a say in anything. You just have to accept what they give you. So if you're so caught up on, damn, I'm tired of transformations. Why do we keep on getting transformations? That's what's going to happen. Because guess what? That's what makes money for the series. And at this point, that's what Dragon Ball is about. Money. That's what it's about. It's about money. So you gotta learn to like. At the end of the day, this is a cartoon series, a Japanese cartoon comic turned into a cartoon. Like, there's no point getting that deep, that bent out of shape on anything. So yeah, transform for the 100th time, but it's turquoise now. As long as it looks cool, man. As long as it looks cool, that's all that matters. That's all that matters for real. Zeno said, "Here's a thread of other mangakas. Think about DB and Toriyama. Let's check it out. Let's check it out." Oda calls Dragon Ball a masterpiece and shows Toriyama respect by calling him a god. I'm not going to read that. Kishimoto, a big Dragon Ball fan, and calling Toriyama a god of, I'm not saying all of that, and god of mangas. Inoue favorite manga was Dragon Ball and said it's the standard manga. It's the standard in manga. Murata calling Toriyama a god and praises and was inspired by the god. Togashi calling Toriyama a god. Hirokoshi, All Might was based from Goku. Here's an extra bonus from someone else that isn't a mangaka. Everyone knows Sonic is pretty much inspired a lot by DB. Yeah, yeah, nah, nah. This is all facts. This is all facts, man. Everybody just gotta, you gotta give your respect to Toriyama. Dragon Ball is just, it's just, hey man, nothing comes close. Nothing comes close for real. It is what it is. Nothing comes close. You know what I'm saying? I don't even gotta say anymore. Nothing comes close to it. The world had forgotten Son Goku, a thread in Goku, and the themes and desires and catharsis in Dragon Ball. You can see some of this. These are kind of deep. I'm not really reading these. Let's read this about Ten Shinhan. Ten Shinhan realizes he doesn't need to be an assassin like Tao Pai Pai and can finally participate in fights without being needlessly underhanded. Piccolo stops being what his father wanted by caring for another person and have that person accept him. Boo is able to stop killing and expel his evil half through having companionship. Vegeta ends up moving past his idealized version of what it means to be a Saiyan as well, even though he struggles the most given his perceived happiness is the most complex of the bunch. Hey man, this person's really hitting the nail. Just this one guy, yeah. Yeah, man. I got a video coming out on Vegeta. You guys stay tuned. This person really hit the nail on it. Vegeta's a complex character, and actually, Vegeta's not the only, but he's still being written pretty well in modern day. Like, bro is just he's still evolving, which is crazy, but he's still evolving. So yeah, Vegeta's a good deep character for sure. Nick said an underappreciated aspect of Dragon Ball is its building. It has some of the best I've seen in anime from different planets, Namek, Vegeta, species, human Saiyans, dimensions, heaven, hell, and even a multiverse. Dragon Ball offers more than just good fight scenes. Yeah, man. Yeah, the world building is good in Dragon Ball for sure, especially for its time. Especially for its time, it's really good. Jack said, I love Dragon Ball Superhero, but one of the things that irked me was the further flanderization of Goku when he told Vegeta, sitting there like that isn't training when bro knows the importance of meditation and how much it helps him. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's flanderization for sure. Goku, not like talking down on meditation, is just so out of character. It's extremely out of character. So I don't even know what. Like I can't even try and come up with a defense for that. It's it's just ridiculous. It's it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Soundman said the best thing about Dragon Ball is that it's a weird combo of tons of concepts: martial arts, magic, slash mystic, futuristic, sci-fi tech, dinosaurs, animal, people, aliens, and space travel, afterlife, parallel universes, etc. It's a gigantic playground of a world, and it's really fun. Yeah, man. We kind of already discussed that, but yeah, for real. It's actually kind of underrated if you think about it. Like when we talk about world buildings and stuff and different um a lot of different concepts and themes existing within one verse. We usually point at One Piece. One Piece has a bunch of stuff. Pirates. We just got time travel, samurai. Like it has a lot of stuff. But Dragon Ball's it's been on this shit too. We got magic, aliens, dinosaurs, like they said, space travel, time travel, parallel universes, parallel timelines, like all of it. Martial arts. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's all nothing feels out of place. Nothing. So yeah, I think it's underrated. To be honest, Daisy said, "Musing this for now, but I really enjoyed the discussions this tweet has spawned. Follow me if you like Dragon Ball." I'm not gonna read it. After discourse I've seen today, follow the new Diamond episode. I'm convinced OG Dragon Ball needs to be remade soon. I would say everything. Just remake everything. Honestly, I deadass think they have a warped view of what Dragon Ball is slash what they want it to be. Take a look at Diamond. Not a single person was talking about it once the new form came out. Suddenly everyone's talking about it. Yeah, I think it's not like I feel like people would have liked Daima. Like let's not let's be for real. Let's be straight up. I think people would have watched Daima and would have enjoyed it had it come after um had it come after Dragon Ball. Had it come after Z. But there's so many other things right now that we could be focusing on. So it's like, why would we want to focus on a whole different story in the past with Goku as a kid, which we've already seen in a whole other series, and for the most part, people did not enjoy that series for good reason. Like GT gets a lot of hate, but a lot of its hate is well deserved. So you can't blame people for not wanting that. There's so many other Dragon Ball has so much potential to go into deeper topics like different areas like it has so much potential but like it's been pointed out like we're really stuck in the past right now like with nostalgia and stuff like that and it's cool like that stuff is cool but at some point when are we going to say all right let's move on because at the end of the day we already know how all this ends anyway we're still within that 10-year time skip at the end of Z so we're still in the Z era at least GT gave us a future you know what I mean like but hey I like the parts of the fandom where we can have interesting discussions. Like I love talking to my mutuals about Dragon Ball franchise, and it feels like this. Good for you, man. What's this guy saying? Let's translate it if we can. Fuck it. Now we're gonna try it. Discussions about DBZ home releases have been extensive. When it comes to the original Dragon Ball, most of you respond that you didn't know too much about home releases. Uh, Dragon Ball Thread on moments and fights are overlooked and underrated. Quote, reply, or DM to what you want to see in this thread. Let's see. What should I put? No, I'm just playing. Let's see. Android 17 versus Piccolo. I mean, everybody loves this fight. And for good reason. The fight was tough. It was tough. Vegeta versus Raccoon. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this was a cool fight. Honestly, Gohan getting his neck broke was crazy. God, I was ready. Bro was terrified. No, that was a great fight. Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time remastered. Is it because it's remastered?
ダメージは食らっても貴様らごとき片付けるのはわけはないぞ
Can't get copyrighted. Tian versus Cell. Man, that was like 3 seconds. Frieza torches Vegeta. That was great. Super Saiyan Goku versus Meta Cooler. Honestly, Super Saiyan Goku versus Cooler in general, bro. We don't even have to go to Meta Cooler. But yeah, that was cool. When Bulma tried to throw cheeks at Zamasu, but she wasn't having it. I mean, that's just Bulma. Shawty's like 40, 50 years old. She's still trying to use her body to get her way. Hey, man. Shit. We would all fold, I guess. When Beerus was fucking up at Bulma's birthday party. Bro, I forgot. I forgot about this. It's hilarious. Goku hits Super Saiyan for the first time. DBZ Budokai only game cutscene that will be in this thread. I'm not watching this shit. When my man Goku was real life just cooling and sleeping and Krillin cracked his ass with the rock. Nah, that was hilarious. Bro let his intrusive thoughts win. Goku and Piccolo race to get their license. Golden moment. Golden moment for sure. Golden moment. And Goku told Bulma he didn't want to see her boobs anymore because they're too saggy now. That was funny, I guess. Krillin's first death. That weak ass death. Goku gets angry at Android 8's death. That was straight, I guess. A lot of you guys don't even know that. Frieza's golden transformation DBS shit was beautiful. It was, but it was unnecessary. Goku turns into a golden great ape. That was cool. Trunks Super Saiyan Rage transformation. Honestly, I don't really care for that too much. I didn't hate it, but I didn't care for it. I feel like it really just came out of nowhere. But I'm not going. Let me not even front. When it came out, I was rocking with it. I was rocking with it when it came out. I can't even lie. But looking back, I wasn't. I don't care for it too much. Looking back, Dr. Gero nearly kills Yamcha. Man, I'd be trying to forget about that. That's sorry. Bro was training for 3 years just to get one shotted. Goku versus Jiren first round animation was too crisp in this scene. Man, we was hyping up Goku's back for months. But honestly, Super's animation could have been better. Let's be real. This wasn't bad, but we all know it could be better. Trunks uses Spirit Sword to defeat Zamasu. That was just pure stupidity. When Krillin did the scatter Kamehameha and destroyed the Cybermen, yeah, that was cool. Never used that again. Vegeta versus 18, that was hilarious. Goku going Super Saiyan 3, Master Roshi doing the Demon Wavy thingy. In the Tournament of Power. Master Roshi was cooking in the Tournament of Power. Vegeta's Final Flash. Trunks killing Frieza. Yeah, all these are pretty cool. What would I say? Does it get talked about enough? Videl jumping on Gohan? Probably not. I'm just playing. Shit, Gohan's transformation at the World Martial Arts Tournament, that was clean. That was clean. What else? What else? I don't know. I can't really think of anything. Love this GOAT. Just like Vegeta's evolution in Dragon Ball, let's elevate our discussion to the realm of ideas where true strength lies. I'm not even going to pretend like I know what you're talking about. I get Dragon Ball GT isn't for everyone, and that's cool, but 2023 is definitely the year of forced Dragon Ball GT hate. It's no longer about repeating the same boring issues every year as if GT is the only anime to ever have had flaws, but it's gone to needless super. Oh my gosh. Bro, Dragon Ball GT actually had the keys to be great. It had the keys to be great. They just fumbled. And the reason why it gets the hate that it gets is because of her, first and foremost. Her. This nigga selling all the time. And this guy being a fucking toddler. Change all three of those things, and already you fixed like 40% of the problems with GT. You know what I'm saying? Already you fixed like 40% the issues with GT just by fixing those three things. So, I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like we can admit it wasn't that bad. It wasn't. It never has been. But that shit has some ass moments, bro. And because of what Dragon Ball is, can we really just let those moments slide? We've been letting them slide, and that's how we're getting the stuff we're getting now with Super and Diamond. We deserve to be treated better as fans. A third of some panel parallels in Dragon Ball, similar compositions as well as narrative parallels. Yeah, that's cool. I don't really care to see more. Yeah, this bitch went all the way back to the top. Is that fate telling me to end the stream here? Maybe. What you guys got to say, man? Talk to me. Let me know what's up. There's a lot of cool takes, honestly. A lot of good takes. Mm-hmm. Bro said, are we going to see Super Saiyan 5? Hey, man, hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. Yeah. I know some people don't care to see it, though, but I wouldn't mind. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call stream here. Yeah, man. It was cool. This is cool. This is a cool little time. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and call stream. Definitely finna do more of these. This was fun. Only ran for an hour today, but you know, be like that. So